hell are people not gonna know who I am? I'm Gumby, damn it. Let me tell you something. I saved this damn show from the gutter, and it's thanks to me. This is the thanks that I get for saving the show. Shame on you, Lorne Michaels. Shame on you, NBC. Shame on you.
All right, Gumby, just calm down. Calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down, trailer boy. And I gotta sit and listen to this black bastard telling me people won't remember who I am?
Yikes. You know, in my house, gaslighting is when I strike a match after my wife blasts one out under the blankets. Let's watch another scene as Gregory drives Paula even further into delusion with the help of a surly maid played by 18-year-old Angela Lansbury.
Then why am I even here? Shame on you!
Wow, she left. Okay, well, we will now hear tenant complaints and concerns, but remember, we are all neighbors in this building, so let's please keep it civil. Yes, Miss D'Alessio from Unit 7E.
What the hell is this? You raised my maintenance fee up $12 this month?
That's true. Entertainment Weekly called it disgusting. And it can't be Candace. I mean, she was back here in the 70s. Can you imagine the sexual harassment that happened back then?
Oh, yeah, I made those guys do really weird stuff.
I was fine with it.
I hereby present the Paw Patrol with this Medal of Bravery for stopping that out-of-control hot air balloon. With you pups on patrol, our city is in good hands.
Don't you mean good paws?
Enough is enough.
But you need to find out if she's truly available.
Yes, of course. Hold on. Cassie, are you currently dating anyone?
No, I'm done with jocks. I like quiet guys, or actually girls too.
Consider my brain short-circuited. We have a modern woman on our hands.
Good.
And it's like every 5 minutes, another species.
Another species what?
Exactly. I spill your brains out. And it's like, I hate to burn your bubble, but if Neil deGrasse Tyson is that smart, why you bite that guy's ear off?
Prompting a lot of controversy amongst comic book fans. And here to comment is the feminist music duo Garage and Her.
It's pronounced Garache, Michael.
Oh, and you're Garache?
Yes, Garache. It means strength in a Himalayan mountain language that I looked up on the internet.
And that TV channel at the hotel that's like about the hotel. The vibe inside is strange yet familiar, like when you see billboards for Seinfeld reruns in a Puerto Rican neighborhood.
Yo soy Costanza, weeknights at 6 and 6:30.
According to a new phone poll, 45% of Americans are concerned that they'll get Ebola. The other 55% wouldn't answer the phone because they thought that might be the way you get Ebola. You know, I'm sick of the Ebola panic. I mean, where have I heard this before? It's mostly white people afraid of it, but it's killing mostly black people. Kind of like black people. A new coffee shop has opened in California that allows customers to mingle with shelter cats. And to save everybody some time, the owners just went ahead and named the shop Grade F.
Residents of St. George, Utah are upset about a new city ordinance that prohibits dancing events without a permit. I'm on it, said Kevin Bacon. Thursday, ISIS announced plans to issue its own currency, which will be independent of the currency of Western economies, but will still be accepted at more places than Discover.
The U.S. and China signed a historic agreement to cut greenhouse gases by the year 2030. Sooner, screamed this polar bear. In anticipation of the grand jury decision in Ferguson, Governor Jay Nixon has declared a state of emergency and deployed the National Guard. So, spoiler alert, I guess we know what the verdict is. Deploying the National Guard before the verdict is like your lawyer telling you to show up to court in something orange.
Because talking to Harriet Tubman is not a good date. You want a date with me? Bring me flowers. And when I say flowers, I mean weed. Because I smoke my flowers.
Leslie Jones, everybody.
Let's get a weed going.
Colin, if you want evidence of tech companies' lack of diversity, just look at your phone. There are over 800 emojis available on Apple products, and not one of them is of a black person.
Wait a second, you're saying there's not one black emoji?
Not one. So if I want to refer to myself with an emoji, this is what I have to use.
And I get why you're upset. You feel like the cool kids are making fun of you, but dying in a movie is a good thing. You know who else died in the movie? Bubba from Forrest Gump. And his death influenced a chain of shrimping restaurants. That could be you, man. There could be a 90-minute wait at Kim Jong-un's Times Square grill.
Eric, what are you doing, buddy? It's Fun Dip, man. There's sugar in there.
Huh?
No.
Where?
You dip the stick in the sugar. See? Yeah, there's like a whole thing of sugar in there. You don't just lick the stick, dude.
In there?
Yeah, dip it in. All right, look. Right?
Who does that? What are you, the Zodiac? And then he said, try taking a cue from your fellow SNL cast member, Colin Jost. He's also way better looking than you.
Well, I could see how what you said might make you more unpopular.
Well, it was just a joke. A serious joke. Like, you know, like when you're joking, but you mean it?
Senator Al Franken announced his resignation this week in the wake of sexual harassment allegations, and yet Uncle Bad Touch is up 4 points in Alabama. You see, the Democrats hold themselves to a higher standard than anyone else, which is why they always lose. It's the same reason the Harvard football team sucks, because you also got to be a rocket scientist to play there. But to play for Alabama, you just got to be able to spell Bama. In a new interview, President Trump said that his tweets antagonizing Kim Jong-un are part of his strategy, saying, "You'll see that a lot with me, then all of a sudden somebody's my best friend." It's a strategy experts are calling early onset dementia. Doctors in Iowa have confirmed a dog disease that can be passed on to humans. Fine, I'll wear a condom. A forensic pathologist hired by Jeffrey Epstein's family is claiming that his death was not a suicide, but that he was murdered. Cost us $250,000. Everybody has a crazy conspiracy for this fella's death. Oh, the Clintons had him killed. Trump had him killed. The Russians did it. Anything but the boring, likely story that he broke his own neck trying to masturbate with a belt.
Come on.
Well, that was pretty good.
Pretty good. It felt like a message like from a hostage video. You know, a lot of people are saying you almost have like Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, well, that's a damn lie. I do not have Stockholm syndrome. I have feline AIDS.
I just don't understand. I don't understand a couple things. I don't understand. Pete Buttigieg's campaign has released a viral dance video set to Panic at the Disco's High Hopes. It's all part of Mayor Pete's strategy to get a negative percentage of the black vote.
Oh my goodness, Baby Yoda? Aren't you just adorable in your little space carriage? So, Baby Yoda, you're quite the breakout star, aren't you? Oh my God, is he dancing?
Oh!
Police in Philadelphia are investigating claims that Flyers mascot Gritty punched a 13-year-old boy in the back. But I just can't picture Gritty doing something like that. I mean, look at him. He wouldn't punch a kid in the back. He's more of a leap out of the shadows and stick you with a syringe kind of guy, you know? Trump's other attorney was Clinton impeachment prosecutor Ken Starr, who lamented that presidential impeachment has become a weapon to be wielded against one's political opponent, which is a quote so hypocritical even a guy like Ken Starr has to be ashamed to make it. Maybe that's why he showed up to the trial looking like a priest walking into a porno theater. Researchers say they've developed a new way to stitch wounds together using a type of yarn made from human skin. They also say where they got the yarn made from human skin isn't important. Incidentally, yarn made from human skin is what Gritty is made of. You think you can head out? I'm not sure, because you didn't tell us anything. He said we're ordering different elements of medical, which I guarantee you he thinks is fire, earth, wind, and water. And now scientists estimate that the mortality rate from the coronavirus is around 2%, which sounds pretty bad, but honestly, if you had given me only a 2% chance of dying during Trump's first term, I would have taken that in a heartbeat. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. President. So what's the latest with the virus?
Well, I'm happy to report, Colin, that America is now #1 in the world for coronavirus. The #1 while I was president, hashtag America #1, hashtag not important, why?
You seem almost excited about it.
Well, my approval rating is up, my TV ratings are through the roof, and every night at 7 p.m., all over New York claps and cheers for the great job I'm doing.
So do you think the pamphlet went too far?
No, I'm glad they're educating people about safe sex. I just never thought I'd get a semi reading dispatches from the health department. Thanks, de Blasio.
Well, I'm glad you're staying safe. Pete Davidson, everyone.
It's weird without an audience.
I don't know what that is. It was reported that President Trump has been discussing the possibility of issuing a preemptive pardon for Jared Kushner. His price? 1 night with Kushner's wife. Because it's the two of you just sitting and talking and Marty just losing his mind.
That's right. Marty asked me my range. I said I can sit and I can sit down. And the people who went to these talks, they were children. They'd ask me, should I be a writer? Should I be a filmmaker? I say, no, you should be something useful. Be a piece of melon wrapped in prosciutto.
And that's your advice?
What? Marty loves it.